Oh, hello. Hey, Larry. Visible confusion. I know, early stream. I got stuff to do. Guys. I gotta go. I gotta do stuff after this. I gotta do stuff later. And I kind of figured we'd change it up a little bit. We got ripped off of the stream last night, so figured we'd say hello right now. Do a little bit of something. I was actually really into this Bones. I was really actually into this Big Bones. Skullsef. I like it. Let's move that down. Let's try it again, guys. We didn't really get to test it yesterday, but it was working good when we were actually able to play the game, right? Welcome everybody, by the way. Let me call you all out. Chris Chaos, Emmett, Gobbler, Archaon, how you doing? Larry, what's up? Mineral Area. What's up? What's up? Bishy Hearts. Yeah, doing a little earlier stream today. And probably in the future. I gotta stop doing it so late. I gotta speed things up, man. No joke. I gotta go a little faster. Start going so late. There's Vinny V. Valentine. Let's smash him, man. Fuck it. You don't even need to figure nothing out, man. We don't even need to understand anything. You're sweating over a grill. Damn, Larry, you still grilling? Isn't it late, or are you on the you're on the fucking West Coast? Oh, 707 Grizz. Yeah, he's gonna hit me for the two-banger there. Gets to scry. Yeah, I was really mad because I was having a good time last night, and we started fucking... The internet started doing what it does, which I didn't care for. Alright, next turn is removals. I'd like to get out Vinny V, but I don't think we'll get it. Yeah, next turn's removals. Chart of course. Boom. So you're gonna use this to block, though. We're gonna take two. Boom. Hey, let's do this then. Auto pay. Alright. How much he can throw down right now is kind of important because there's a lot of pressure on him currently. I'm gone for a little while near Archaon. Archaon, isn't it? No, it's Acheron. Acheron's Call, sorry. Sorry, I know it's Acheron's Call because it's the name of Acheron's Call, the old video game. Oh, what did he do? He did Charta, whatever. Monstrous Rage, gonna pump. Grab the prize. Discard. 7. I think no matter what he does, yep, there we go. Just that easy. Just that easy. You can beat Is It. Hey, what's up, Seji? Yeah, I think we should be smoother. I reset everything. I don't foresee us having any kind of major issue. Hopefully I fix whatever the problem was. By the way, guys, you need to start saving fucking gold right now, man. I'm late on saving gold. Shit, we're going into fucking Edge of Eternity's fucking in a month. Like, legitimately 1 month. Edge of Eternity's comes out on Arena on the fucking 29th. It's the 27th today. You got 32 days to save up. Shit is fucked. I can try this. I have a little suppression here. You can steal it tomorrow when I make a video out of it. If you may not know this, Acheron, but you actually have a YouTube channel where I put up deck videos. Yeah. Ooh, that's not good. The Yuna people, they go all in on Yuna. They put Yuna sleeves, they do Yuna everything, they do Yuna avatar. The Yuna people, they don't fuck around. They know what they're about. Probably gonna beat the shit out of me. We don't really have a good answer for Yuna. It's in the old rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, unfortunately there's 6 sets. Hey, what's up, Snow? Unfortunately right now there's 6 sets. Hype train from Christmas. Look at that. Hype, 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 hype. Let's put down Vinny V. Let's put down Vinny V and see where we go from here. Oh my goodness. Snow. We'll transform it into the Galleon Beast, why not? We're gonna do this. Vinny V. We don't need that, technically. Larry Mitchell cheering. Fenrir. Search your library for a land card. My turn. We're going to say discard a card. We're going to get rid of Vinny V again. Go in. Decline. Boom. We're down to that. Level 1 complete. Thank you so much. Snow, you're going nuts, Snow. Wolfie, hey Jay, been playing Abzan user for the last week and it feels like I'm either dead by turn 4 or I win. Is this format being aggro to make it weak? Yuna is actually quite powerful, but you're pretty much hitting on the head what is going to happen when you play Abzan Yuna. You're either going to... The game is over by turn 4. Let me tell you that. Most games are pretty much you either have it or you don't. This is going to make me quit. There you go. The Wizards. I've been having a lot of fun with Vinny V and Dark Knight's Greatsword. Yeah, Vinny V's a good card, man. The senior citizen time frame. I know. I got to start streaming a little earlier. Maybe not this early on normal. I'm streaming early because I got to get everything done early. Actually, for Snow, and I want to try to get to bed early. I've been staying up too late. So we're going to try to move things up just by beating the hell out of people. This is a really good, it's a really solid deck right here. I would even say that it's a hot, thick deck with a nice curve. Is High Noon main worth running? It depends what you're running into. Oof, that's going to be a... Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing to me here, Larry? Get me in trouble, Larry. Larry Legend. It's bounce. Might not have this one. We'll see. Well, we have Forsaken Miner, which is good against bounce. Hey, what's up, Ridley Plays CDH? How you doing? Wabango. I like deep cover back turn 2 and a Dark Knight's Greatsword to get all the life back when you swing. Yeah, Dark Knights, if you play the gambit right, you will Dark Knight's Greatsword a lot of stuff. You will come into a lot of things, man. You will come up. All right, what are they gonna do? They're gonna counterspell. Okay. Alright. We're gonna wait. Tifa? Town ain't big enough. Boom. Okay, so we absolutely need to get another fucking mana out here in a second. She's tough. Tifa's hard to deal with. Tifa's not easy to deal with. Yeah, people... Dark Knight's Greatsword, if you're gaining life, you basically just have a +3 to throw around wherever you want. I think people are sleeping on it, for real, though. Who's he gonna get? There we go. Hype chest. Open it up. Who's got the tea? Down to 2 life here. He needs a board wipe. Beza will gain him life. That it will do. Counterspell? Counterspell? Push in. Yes, nowhere to run is the drop down. Ah, very nice. One of them's got menace, my guy. There you go. turn that. What do you got, guy? What do you got for me? Buster sword. Buster damn near killed her. Somebody did not read their lines. Somebody did not read their lines right. Nowhere to Run is really good because of the prevalence of ward, and especially in stuff like Sheltered by Ghosts and Hexproof. It negates those things. And it not only negates what it targets, it negates ward and Hexproof across the board. So there is a slight advantage to that. And also, Go for the Throat is rotating. So you got to start thinking about different 2-drop fucking kills. So please consider these options that I've just presented for you. Beseech or Bloodletter, something a bats can swing away. Yeah, that's good stuff too. It's a good curve. We're all looking for a good curve, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not just the fact that it does -3. It has a lot of secondary effects on it. Yikes, bros. Why not? What should we be using to place Lockdown? We have nothing to replace Lockdown. I don't run Lockdown, but I understand that it's a big anti-aggro piece. Hopefully, everyone is hoping we get a 3-drop. We really don't have any on the 3 removal coming up. We used to have we're going to have Brotherhood's End is going away. We used to have Path of Peril, which was the 3-drop, get rid of it card. And we used to have Temporary Lockdown. And we're losing a lot of that. So we're going to have to see what kind of anti-aggro tech comes out on Edge of Eternities. Because it is a bit odd that we don't have any... We don't have anything right now, so... Split Up. Yeah, Split Up's the only 3-drop... Split Up's the only 3-drop guy that does that. Auto pay. Boom. Probably. We generally get some sort of black kill card with every set. Now, is it better than Go for the Throat? I couldn't tell you that. I couldn't tell you if it's going to be better than Go for the Throat. That's a question for fucking another day. We'll see about those Monday bans. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Daniel Macias? How you doing? Tempest, what's up? ATOG. Cash grab. There we go. We're doing real bad with this right now. This might be just a brick. Yeah, this is just a brick, guys. We drew 6 mana off of 4 cards. That's not... We can't get anywhere with that. I'm sorry. That's just a flood. It's just a brick fucking hand. I know, crazy that would happen to me. That I would just fucking draw an absolute fucking turd of a hand. I know, it's pretty wild to consider, guys. Pretty wild to even consider that something like that would happen. That Jay would just so much value from Tiny Bones. I know. He's a little MVP sometimes. He's a little MVP sometimes. Yeah, brick. It's a total brick, guys. We're gonna have to move on. That's 7 mana off of 12. I'm sorry, 8 mana off of 12. I cannot win a game with four cards. Can't be done. Just a total fucking flop of a hand. Really, more. That's really all it was. Is it's not letting me draw nothing. Snow is an insidious anti-mana. Anti-mana proponent. Snow believes that mana is a bad mechanic. And that it shouldn't be in the game. She says that mana should be just automatic. You gain 1 a round, like some more modern games. She is a perfidious anti-mana proponent, and I kind of understand it. You know, I kind of get it, but it's just I can't even imagine a game with slow creep mana. Dragon. Weird. Oh, this is Omni. This is Omni. I like how in World of Warcraft TCG and Duel Masters. Why are more people starting using stab? I'll tell you why. Whatchamacallit is going away. Cut down is going away. That's why. Alright, he's gonna put fucking, he hasn't put Omni in there yet. Kind of surprising. Push in. Let's try to get Sephiroth down. Let's see what happens. You know what? Why don't you come with me, Death Baron? Look at that. A beautiful mana. Wow, we can't not flood here, huh? Hey, what's up, Daniel? I think I said hi to you already, though. Temporary lockdown, value 2 or less. Wow. Something is wrong here, guys. Something is horribly wrong. I've drawn 9 mana out of 15. Something has gone terribly wrong. Terribly wrong. There's Omni. He's all set up now. I would have won this game maybe 2 times over if any of these 3 cards were anything else here. This is absurd. This is absolutely absurd. This is just fucking game rigging. This is insane. Abuelos. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely fucking crazy. Insane, dude. That is just patently absurd. Look at that. Look at that. So I don't 1, 3, 12 total, I guess, is what we're looking at there. No more lies. Boom. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that. That's like a force loss. It's just a deck that's gonna make you lose. You're just gonna lose the game. Okay, great. Return. Corpse of the Lost. Great. We play that. We play that. One of his Omnis dies. Okay. Temporary lockdown. Good stuff. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so 12 mana out of 19. Great. Great, great, great. And the fact that I could win with, like, fucking anything. I can win. It's insane. Nowhere to run. That doesn't do anything for me. Just any fucking card ever, and we can maybe win. He's gonna run for it. We'll give you nowhere to run. Give me a little bit of leeway here. Boom, and it's another land. Wonderful. Great. 26% chance. There it is. Wonderful. I don't know what else to call that except force loss. I don't know what else to call that except a force loss. I really don't. Oh, but the shuffler, come on guys, 20% chance and I keep hitting it over and over again. Variance is one thing. It's similar to the old one. You use a lot of the same cards, but it's very different. It's more skeletons aggro. I don't fucking believe that's variance. On a 23 land deck, we drew more than 50% of our land out. There was about 40 cards left and 10 land left in the deck. So, I don't know what the fuck you call that. Balanced is not as one thing. Wouldn't call it an upgrade. It's more of an aggro version of a mishmash of two things. Yeah, that's utterly fucking ridiculous. The fact that he couldn't even snag an Omni-Win and all we did was draw mana for fucking 5 turns is just fucking insane. Is just wild. Alright, I'm tilted, so let's take a break. Let's relax. Boom, boom. Cash grab. Mill. Alright, so another reanimator. Oh, he wants to get this out early. Villainy Terror. Cash grab. Into the Flood Maw. Lucky for you, I got another one of these, bub. Beans. It should sound like a xylophone. We all know that skeletons should sound like xylophones. I think this is a well-known concept, correct? What's this guy doing? You just giving me the dub, or what's going on? Alright, he's got some fucking something for me here. Edinburgh crab. Nice. Drew a bitter triumph. Solve that. No. Villainy Terror. Beans. Nice. Villainy Terror. Beans. Nice. Villainy Terror. Nice. Beans. Oh, I bet he's feeling real good about himself right now. Bet he's feeling real good. I'm afraid it's bad news. Zodiark. Dun 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 dun. I like how you all say hello to each other. It's very wholesome. It's very wholesome when I see all the chat greeting each other. It's doing actually very well for itself, aside from flooding, which it seems to have a bad problem with. Tolarian Terror. Draws a card. Nice. Good stuff. Take him downtown, Sephiroth. Feel good about yourself, Simic? Feel proud of what you've done here? I doubt it. I doubt you feel any pride at all. Simic. You feel nothing. Well, that's what I was beating up on right there, as it should be. You can say the word Simic, you know, you can say Simic is a piece of shit, it's the worst thing ever, I hate it so much, I'd rather fucking cut off my arm than play it. Y'all don't do that, you go, oh, it's so cool, ooh, it's so much fun, I love drawing cards and doing nothing. That's the best way to play the game, is to draw cards and do jack shit. That's the #1 way to play fucking, what if you ramp to infinity and never do anything? Sultai is the only acceptable blue and green together. The black is strong enough to keep them apart. You know? That's my take on it. That's my hot sizzling take. No, Simic existing hurt me. Let's push on him. Good hit there. Okay. Whenever he does that, draw the Crad. I actually like Sultai Mermaids. Believe it or not, I ran it. Okay, what's he gonna do? A wipe? A sweeper? A big fucking boom? Lumbering World Wagon. That was not the right fucking card. That was not the right card. One green is in here. Yeah, I don't know what that guy was thinking. You know those giant crabs? You see in fantasy there's a lot of giant crabs, or even in Magic we just fought a giant crab. You think those are good for eating? You think that if your whole society managed to kill a gigantic, you know, 20-foot tall crab, you think those fucking crabs are good eating, or you think there's like it's like a megafauna problem where it's not tasty, it's like something's wrong with the meat, you know? Because I feel like if you get one leg off them things, man, I don't think there's enough butter in the world. The Elden Ring lobsters. The boiled prawns look very good. The boiled crab and boiled prawns that, the fucking guy, what's his name? Bosk. Iron Mask Bosk, or whatever his name is. That ones that he's making, this is a unit person. The unit people go all out. Marika's tits, you must be hungry. Was that a good, Damn, what's the guy's name? I can't believe I forgot his name. Marika's tits, you must be hungry. Blackguard, what's it? It's Blackguard, something. Alright, let's see if it'll let me through. No? I'll stab you then. Siren Spyglasser. Okay. Very nice. You think he's got a counterspell? We're gonna do this then. We're gonna see where he's at. Because I have a feeling he's cuffing a counterspell there. I have a feeling he's cuffing a counterspell or a knockback or something. We gotta try to have him play out. Draw 2 cards. Boom. Okay. You're that upset at mountains? Let's try to put down, let's go in. See what he wants to flash at me here. Yeah, the Redoran use it as their stronghold, if I remember correctly. He's gonna play kill cards, which is fine. Vinny V. The Chilaxian, the Cheliax. Carry the Redoran use it. I know it. I was House Redoran all the way. Fuck the Halalu. Telvanni are okay. Halalu wants some other shit, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what the Halalu got going. They got weird shit going on there, man. Let's put this down. I think we can bait the counterspell on. He's got stuff in his... He's got reactions in his hands. That's the thing. I know he does. I know he does. Hey, what's up, Summer? Okay. Vinny V gets bigger. Alright. Good enough that they ate them all. It could also be that, not that they ate them all, but it also could be that they were fucking so much of a menace they needed to get rid of them all. Please let us consider this as well. That perhaps they needed to fucking... Having an entire fucking area infested by giant crabs the size of buildings was suboptimal to running a society. And considering that we also live in a society. Bottom text. He's You're gonna go in. You're gonna draw. Well, you see, there's the paradox, Trex. Someone who is Simic Brain is incapable of ramping to something. That's the problem. They can't do it. You could say, okay, Simic Brain, I'll level with you. Let's ramp to something. You know, we'll ramp to something here. But they're incapable of doing that. They can't ramp to anything. It's impossible. You're saying it's like a superposition. You know what I mean? You can't have these things simultaneously. It'll never happen. Pay 1 life, I'll decline. Alien Beast. Ninjutsu.
Looks like I got a fighting way out of this one.
Well, then you weren't playing Simic. See? Do you see the problem here? If you ramp towards something, do you understand the issue? If you ramp towards something, you're not playing Simic. You can ramp and do nothing. Do you understand do you understand the dilemma here? How many more kill cards does he have in here? He's gonna stun that out there. Oh, he's got me. Yeah. Too much kill. We got hit with too many fucking counter spells, too many kill cards. What are you waiting for, guy? Fucking do it. And we didn't draw very many removal. No. You see, you're not understanding. You need to look up what a superposition is. It's ramping to nothing and not Simic, but also ramping to something and is Simic. Okay, it exists in a quantum fluctuative state. You've created something honestly kind of worse than regular Simic. You've created Simic superposition. Let's try this. Get rid of one of these stabs. Shoot the sheriff. Yeah, you're gonna get it's gonna become more and more obvious. 16 likes in YouTube and 40 people watching. That's hurtful, man. That's genuinely hurtful to see. It hurts my feelings. That's insane. That we can't even get half. That we can't even get calf. No, people don't need to go to YouTube to like. The people in YouTube need to like. That's the problem. Boom. Kuja. I got something for you, Kuja. It's called Explode and Die. Not letting you flip, Kuja. Fucking crazy. Yeah, some of y'all got called out. Some of y'all got called out bad. Oof. You forgore? It's okay if you forgore. I forgore sometimes too. Burst lightning. Oof, oof. Alright. Let me be one of my, yeah, there it is. Thank you, deck. After all that flooding, you hit me with the, he has the resistance. There we go. There we go. By the way, this deck has a 69% win rate. Nice. Can we get some nices in the chat? Can we get some nices in the chat for my 69% win rate? We just hit it. Draggle, thank you. Ideal win rate, yeah. You might not like it, but this is what an ideal win rate looks like. Babs. I'm going to tell you something, Babs. This may come as a shock to you. There's going to be a video up on my channel that's going to have the deck in it. It's going to have the link to the fucking deck. It's going to have a shakedown breakdown. I know that's shocking considering you're on my YouTube channel right now. It may be confusing. But pretty soon, probably tomorrow, I would imagine tomorrow, you're going to get the deck list. And you're going to be perfectly fine. But if I give it to you now, you won't watch the video. You say, I got the deck. I don't need the fucking video, right? You'll say, I got what I needed, and I'm gonna get out of here. But no. It's Omni again. How lovely. There's Vinny V. Let's hit corpses. Goodbye, corpses. You don't exist at all. No. The Twitch fucking thing is not correct. Sorry about that. The Twitch integration thing is acts up a lot. Goodbye, corpses. Zodiark. Solve. Okay. This aggro does well against it. I don't even think he has Omni in the graveyard yet. Day of Judgment. That's gonna fucking give you some life drain there, bub. We'll put down Vinny V. Why not? Surveil. Okay, we do this. Activate. We'll bring back in a corpses. We'll play a corpses. Maybe get it counterspelled. Hopefully get it counterspelled, actually. There we go. We'll go in. Transform them. Boom. Return it. Boom. Founding in a third path. Play a spell from the graveyard. 1 or 2 cost. Okay, can do that. Oh, he's got the mice. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Dread. Go in. Down to that. Down to 3. That works too, Babs. Does he have Omni in there yet? Oh, he's just gonna bring back the whatchamacallit. Well, I'm gonna play Zodiark. Oh, double. Boom. Should we Zodiark him up? Yeah, let's do it. Let's slop him up. We'll return that. You may cast something from the graveyard. What's he gonna cast again? Day of Judgment. Yeah, you should cast that, bro. It'd be great. Be really cool. Umbral God is indestructible. He's gonna go in. Dread. Very nice. Let's do this for you. See what he's got in his hand. He could have something here. Nope, he does not. Too much. Too much for him, guys. A little bit too beefy. A little too much pepper on those eggs. You love to see it. Ultros, obnoxious octopus. Goodbye, corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. I guess opponent built an Oculus with all control card, Bishy Heart. Yeah, looked like it. I thought it was going to be Omni. But I guess the guy had a little bit of dignity. He said, I may be an Azorius reanimator, but I am certainly not an Omni runner. And, you know, respectable. Well, that's legit. This is Yuna, so we're probably going to lose unless they brick. Yeah, I mean, reanimate what exactly? That's the question. What does Orzhov need to reanimate? Alright, yeah, we're bricking here. Up the beanstalk. If we don't draw land here, we die. Pretty much just dead. Miss Moore's. Yeah, it's domain. I mean, you call it domain, but yeah, pretty much. It's this new domain. Corpse of the Lost. This is just a brick hand. Let's move on. Didn't want to give us the Wall of Fire easy, you know? Can't do that. It can't be easy for Jay. It's got to be hard. Throbbing. See, here's the problem. Ops goes first. I'm on the draw. I could draw well, but Ops could also aggro me out, so... and I called it. I called the aggro out. Don't have a stab in hand. Hazoret. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay, so... let's do this. Yeah, that's called roping, and we don't like that. Roping is no good. Speaking of no good, you guys see that in Sonic the Hedgehog? That's pretty fun. Alright. What you got for me? Got him. No, we're getting Sonic the Hedgehog cards. Secret Lair. Roping is a despicable strategy. They're losing, so they're sour grapesing you. They're wasting your time, hoping that maybe you get frustrated and bored and scoop. I like that all the Hedgehog characters, when they get hit, they explode with a treasure. I think that's pretty funny. When you think about it. You like when I smash the skeletons into their face? That's why we call this Skull Face. Who's the bad guy from Metal Gear Solid. I wish we were getting another Metal Gear. You can only replay 5 so many times. You know what I mean, guys? Surveil. Speaking of Metal Gear, Decoy Phoenix, that sounds like a fucking Metal Gear name right there. I guess Death Stranding 2 is pretty good, but I never played the first one, even though I could have. Is Sonic coming out with Spider-Man? No, I don't think so. I don't know when it's coming out. Vinny V, what's he going to take from me? A Vinny V? I got 2 of them. Well, this is Secret Lair. This is a little different. Nowhere to run. Put that down. Oof. Okay. He'll probably activate his... Yeah, he'll activate his silly guy. Activate silly guy protocols. Swamp, we're going to put down Vinny V. Vinny V will probably get killed, but that's fine. You got to get that out of his hand one way or the other. He's got that fucking card he can cast whenever he wants, so... We're trying to bait some removal out here. I think Nintendo would never allow it. Nintendo is so fucking protective of their IP. Nintendo almost got fucked over because of Donkey Kong, and it scarred their company forever. By the way, I don't know if y'all know that. If y'all know the deep Nintendo lore. Nintendo got IP fucked one time, and it made them fucking frightened until the end of the world. We're gonna wait. Nowhere to run. He couldn't help himself, huh? Gonti. Forsaken Miner. And Vinny V. He's doing a steal on that, guys. Pinching. Pilfering. So, they made Donkey Kong. And then they got sued by King Kong, the people who did King Kong, and they almost lost their entire IP, and now they're insanely protective of IPs because they almost got fucked over. That somebody was able to kind of almost underclaim their the IP from them. So they're so scared now of anybody fucking... They're vicious about IP rights. They do not let anybody fucking use anything from them. They do not let any fucking IP stuff go through. Death Baron. So they almost got really fucked over. And it's, by the way, you want to know some more Nintendo lore? The lawyer who helped them navigate it and actually got them the rights to Donkey Kong back, his name was John Kirby. And so the next fucking character that they made, guess what? They named him Kirby in honor of their lawyer, John Kirby. Yeah, so they almost got screwed out of Donkey Kong back in the day, and it's made them kind of lunatic about their IP. Okay, so we're just going to look at each other here. We can't... They don't want me to draw nothing. Boom. Boom. Okay, just more fucking land. Great. Very dream thieved. I'd love any card at all, guys. I'll be honest with you. There we go. There's one. There's a fucking card. he got a terrible card. He's probably going to smash that. Darkstar Augur. That may kill him. This deck will not fucking do anything but flood, huh? My goodness. Will not do anything but fucking flood. 8 mana. No Priest of Oblivion. Be able to reanimate. Brings back fucking Sheoldred. Brings that down. Oof. Ace of the Stash Skellington. Bringing that down. Down to 3. Insane at how fucking bad this one. It paid off. Darkstar paid off 100%. He's got me dead to rights here because I drew fucking trash for 5 turns. Because I drew trash for 5 turns. Because I drew trash for 5 turns, guys. Well, he drew 15 cards. That's his problem. He stole my card drop, double played the Augur, sacrificed the Augur for 2 cards so he wouldn't get double hit by the fucking draw, and then had a million fucking things. I had nothing to sacrifice, Gobbler. What was I going to sacrifice there? I had no tokens. I had nothing. The guy was smashing everything I put down. I was smashing everything he put down, and I wanted a land drawing. I drew 3 lands for 3 turns. So there's nothing there. Zodiark would have won it. Zodiark would have been beefy enough to fucking to knock him out, but we didn't draw that. It's a flood. I played a lot of removal on him. He played a lot of removal on 3, but he hit a beautiful fucking line. He forced me to draw a card. Hey, what's up, Shadow Shane? He said, I'm going to force you to draw a card. I'm going to steal that card. Double play Augur so I get this. Sacrifice one of them. When it dies, I draw 2, and then Augur will give me a 3rd one. He was right back in it. Because we were both droughting. Sephiroth and Desperate Measures are my card draw initiatives in this. Everything else is not. And I could have, at any time, drawn a Corpses of the Lost or something like there. Shadow Shane, gifting a membership. Thank you so much. Summer received a membership from Shadow Shane. That's awesome. This is Scry or is it Bunnies? Is it Scry or is it Bunnies? What do we got? Skellingtons. Holding up priority. I guess he had a white counterspell to play, maybe. He could play an instant removal. No. He's going to scry or play the... oh, no, he didn't do anything. Okay. So let's put down corpses. Archdruid. Search your land or a library card. Boom. Okay. He's ramping. Can we get him quick enough? Temporary lockdown. Good stuff. He's still fucking sitting here looking at me. Probably Yuna. I don't know. I don't really see. Could be Xur. Could be anything with Selesnya nowadays. With Selesnya being what it is nowadays, could be fucking anything. Put down case of the stashed. Oof. Gun it down, run it down. Boom. Okay. Coda rescue beast. That's odd. Let's do this. Okay, so they're going to use Coda to bring in a monster card. There we go. Male creatures you control get indestructible. I actually want them to bring in a lot of fucking one with the multiverse. A lot of cards here. Valves. Alright, good stuff. Valves. Let's activate this. We gotta do case of the stash skeleton. Okay. Up tail. Remember creatures from the battlefield on your hand. Boom, boom. Nowhere to run. Hexproof and indestructible. Down to one. If we would have had a removal, and I could have played the instant removal, I'd have got him. That's kind of funny. Kona is going to put down probably another alt. There we go. Gain a drain. Destroy. I miss Invoke Despair. Me too, bro. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Put down Umbral. Maybe he's got a counterspell, who knows. Protection. Creatures you control get hexproof. Yeah, so I had a shot there, but not anymore. Everyone's been running this dinosaur shit, man. For real. Alright, one more game and then we're done. We're starting to get into the pits here. We were doing real good and then we started hitting fucking Selesnya skids. We're still at a 63%, which is nice. But I don't like what's happening to us right now. We're drawing real fucking shitty. I don't like that. And the games are dragging out. With Capricious, Hellraiser, yeah, those were interesting times. I know, Invoke Despair was such a useful card for black, and of course they took it from us because it could kill enchantments. Duress, ooh, he's gonna get that from me. Probably more discard. Probably, why would you run that? I should have hit Desperate Measures on that and drawn 2. I don't know why I didn't do that. Bitter Triumph. Of course, we're going to drought right now. Whenever I start with 2, I'll never hit it. We're going to do Desperate Measures. He'll probably hit it again with a cut down. Just so I don't get it. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if he double smashed it. Yep. That's fucking so petty right there, man. That's so petty. Probably another discard. Bandit's Talent. Unholy Annex. Interesting. And we still don't have a mana here. We draw another Zodiarch. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. So we'll do this. Next turn we do Bitter Triumph. We can bring back some Skeletons if we draw land. Cut down. Heavy on the removals here. Whiplaw's Heist. Wow, these fucking discards, man. These fucking discards, I'll tell you what. Boom. Boom. Everyone's running this shit. Alright, now he's gonna activate the big guy. You can't help it. Whiplaw's Heist again, man. Again. Villainy. Wow. Another discard, man.
But I'm taking the credit when we win. Don't overthink.
Desperate Measures. We have no creatures. We have no fucking creatures. We have nothing. It's a full fucking Hand Ripper. He's gonna activate that. Corpses of the Lost. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, we're getting fucking pummeled right now. We're getting absolutely fucking pummeled right now. Just denial, 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 denial. All I need is a fucking kill card, and he's not gonna let me have one. If I get a kill card, I can actually probably win the game. I need a Directed, I need a fucking Bitter Triumph, but he's ripped everything out of my hand. Hey, there she is. Okay. Do that. Boom. Done. Trigger. Trigger. Do +1 for discard. Can't do the sacrifice.
You know, okay. I think you look better as a corpse.
If he's got a little wipe or some shit like that, we're in bad shape. Soulstone Sanctuary, activate that. Bandit's Talent. Momentum Breaker. Alright, big play right here, big play. Gonna force discard on something here. Don't be a mana. Don't do it, game. Be a fucking skeleton. It's a fucking mana. It's a fucking mana. All he needs to do now is activate his fucking thing. It's a goddamn fucking mana. Ah, man. Just terrible shit draws off the fucking top, man. Just dog shit fucking draws off the top. I don't know what it is, why we're just drawing like fucking shit right now. Any skeleton at all, any skeleton or a removal card would have won the game. Any skeleton, any removal would have won the game right there. Holy shit, man. We are getting fucking locked out of the board right now, boys. Yeah, Shuffler is just saying no thanks, bro. Shuffler is just saying no shit thanks. Last one, boys. Boys and ghouls, then we got to get out of here. We've done our... Well, we got to do shakedown, breakdown. We're not going to get out of here, but... long ass fucking games with grind down, and we can never hit the top deck. This is a terrible opener. That's a better one, but god damn, dude. All right, Zodiark, you gotta get dropped. Boom, boom. I got stuff to do tonight. It's not any more complicated than that. I got shit to do. Also, I just want to stream earlier. I don't want to stay up till fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. I got a lot of shit to do. Boom. He's holding up priority here. Come on, man. It's worth it. Whatever you're going to play on this thing, it's worth it. It's totally worth it. There you go. Virtual loyalty. We'll stab you. You don't fucking need to be out there. Nice. Let's see if he's got that protection card. Play it out, man. Play out that protection card. There you go. There you go. Ooh, the Vindicus. Lovely. Stab may not be the... I haven't run into aggro at all. Stab may not be the best thing for us right now. Genuinely. I keep pulling stabs and they're useless late in late game. We need to maybe remove them a little bit because I was kind of expecting more. You see that? That's not good. That's not good. Decline. Get that. We are just getting shuffle fucked to death here, ladies and gentlemen. Just to fucking death. We cannot get any of our... I don't know. How long has it been since we've seen Sephiroth? 3 games? 4 games? Good God almighty, man. We just have not... we have not gotten our shit together here. Probably a remove. He's got some sort of instant. If he's got that fucking hexproof run, we're good to go. He's fucking not gonna... He's gonna kill me on that. My goodness, we've been fucking... Yeah, look at that. Boom. Gains of life. Okay. He's going to be able to place that. Boom. Alright, the only way that we win is if we pull a top deck removal. We pull a top deck instant kill card, we win the game. We did not pull a top deck instant kill card. We drew no mana, as a matter of fact, at all in this. Which is impressive. Good lord. Alright, so we're getting out while we're ahead here. This has been a terrible last 3 games. Horrid. This is the worst run that I've had with this deck. And it's just been kill, 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 control, control, control. So we're leaving that right there. Overall, very good deck. It has some severe problems with drawing, but that's my luck, not yours. So I think you're going to have a good time with it. I basically smashed together the previous builds of the early build of the skeletons with the late build of my bad guys, edgelords, pop out here. So definitely worth it. Zodiark may not need him. I don't know. We might cut down to 1, but I think that with the aggressiveness that you have, the amount of killing, the amount of combination plays that you can pull, you're going to do great with it. You just need to draw. You just... You just need to draw cards well. Don't be like me and draw cards bad. Draw them well. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. It's not the end of the stream. It's just the end of the video. No, I did not see that he did a stream tonight. Odin Reanimator is climbing. J Mono Black Odin Reanimator is climbing deck. Me from Gold Diamond is with 2 weeks. Anytime that I try to fucking climb, I get these rough, jagged peaks in my climb. I get these huge fucking lost sinks. I was 1 away from hitting fucking plat 2, and look at where I am now. I lost 4 in a row. I need to stop chasing it is what I need to do. Once I win, I need to log the fuck off. I'm so frustrated with rank right now. I don't even think I'm gonna, for the first time, I don't even think I'm gonna hit diamond. Because it's such a fucking miserable slog to grind through this stupid fucking game right now. Excuse my anger, but it is such a miserable fucking slog to grind through this shit meta that they've put for us right now. This untended, unfucking fixable meta that they've given us right now. It is such a horrid slog to fucking fight through it that I've been really unmotivated to push up through the ranks. It is the number one way to push up through the ranks is grind a fucking mono red, or it is it. That's it. Or Omni or something like that. Run a world championship deck and play it for 7 hours. It is so fucking unpleasant to... I want to play new stuff. I want to play Final Fantasy stuff. There isn't a meta deck that runs Final Fantasy stuff except Una Reanimator. That's it. That's the only deck that runs any new Final Fantasy shit in it. Everything else is just rehashed, rewarmed shit. Can we get to 30 likes, by the way? That's my real question. Nobody pushed us up there. Somebody, we need to hit somebody on 30. All right, we're gonna do a shakedown breakdown on this one. I don't know why we went on such a horrid losing spree on this and pushed me all the way back, but I should have left the game, and I'm mad at myself. Guys, don't let me do that. Why do y'all let me do that? I tell you not to let me. I'm blaming YouTube. I'm blaming the chat. Why do y'all let me go on fucking chase money when I'm at the casino? Y'all let me chase money. No, Jay, play another one. So selfish right now. No, the ladder is dog shit. It's horrible. It's unpleasant to play. Genuinely, it's unpleasant to play in the ladder. It's so bad, dude. It's so boring. You get hit with the same thing over and over again, and it's fast. You know you're dead. If they hit their line, you either disrupt their line or they disrupt your line, and you know you're dead. It's basically just playing rock paper scissors. It is so tedious to play. I wouldn't even say that it's bad. There is some enjoyment to be had. It's fucking tedious, man. It is so tedious, bro. It is just a slow, miserable grind to get there. It's just game after game of the same shit. It is really super repetitive. And I think that is my biggest problem. I'm just bored. I need rotation. I need some new shit, you know. It just, I gotta do it, so... I really don't want to go back to silver, but at least I'll rank up through it really quickly. This deck is rotation proof as well. Yes, this deck is rotation proof. The worst shit isn't even rotating. Yeah, rotation is not even gonna save us here. Do. I think we need that other destroy enchantment, because we do get fucked over real hard by whatchamacallit. What's that shit called? Shadow Shane, thank you for the gift. Jason Flood, you got a gifted membership. Awesome. John C, how you doing? Anthony Scott, welcome. Jolly Jenkins. Sorry for my rant there, but oh, Shoddy Face, welcome to the stream. What else do we need in the sideboard here? I don't know what else I need. Is there anything else? Any Final Fantasy cards? Vane's Treachery is not terrible. No, I don't think there's anything really else that we need here. Genji Glove. Let's do that. Okay. Shakedown, breakdown time. Ah, Nightwater. So good. So nighty. So water. People really did not care for that fucking Rakdos Odin. I've noticed something, and I don't know if this is I don't know if this is true or not. Any deck that I put out with red in it does poorly. If I put red in it, doesn't even matter if I have black. I put out a mono red, nobody watches it. I put out Golgari, nobody fucking watches it. I mean, Gruul, nobody watches it. Rakdos, nobody watches it. I don't know why that is. Demir did better than mono red. That should tell you something about how people feel about mono red right now. An Orzhov deck gets 300 likes, a mono red gets 90. Boros is probably the only exception, and that's even on thin ice occasionally. That can very frequently backfire and people don't like it, but there is such a resentment, at least in my community, towards red. Nobody even wants to touch it. I genuinely think there's something there. And my most, do you want to know what my most disliked deck out of anything that I've run in Final Fantasy yet, that with the most dislikes in it, the worst like to dislike ratio, is my Phoenix Rising Boros. That has the worst like to dislike ratio. People are so turned off by mono red that they are like physically rejecting it. Like they're like, no, we don't want this. We don't like. They're like 100% just against red, like period. I guess I don't really know. I don't really know how else to describe it. They're so anti-red right now. There's such an anti-red sentiment. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's the most annoying deck to you? Probably any top meta. Is it or Omni? Maybe Omni a little bit more. Because if you see what they have by turn 4, the game is over. I'm not a fan of Unidecks. I feel like I can beat Is It with a regularity. Mono White is fine. It's fine. I like Mono White. My channel doesn't really like Mono White, but I personally like it. You know, I'll probably go back there. All right, Shakedown, breakdown. Let's do it. Yeah, Anthony, I get you. Is it plus plus? I feel you, bro. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are back in black. We're running a mono black deck that I kind of wanted to... I said to myself, I love skeletons. I love that skeleton framework that we have in standard right now. What fits with that? And so I basically just took out the welding torch and welded two decks together, and surprise, surprise, it works really well. You'll notice if you're a viewer of this fan or you're a new subscriber that this kind of looks like the high end of my Edgelords deck with the low end of the skeletons. And believe it or not, there's some beautiful interactions in this. Aggressive early skeleton aggro combined with sacrifice and life gain on the high end. Actually super cool, and more surprising things that you might not realize. Before we get down to this mono black, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously rip you apart for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So go right down there. Join us on the stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Hit that bell. You'll be notified when we go live on either one. The link to Twitch is down there, and you can just subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll be on any of those streams you want to check out. Join us on our Discord. Our community lives on Discord. All post your decks, post memes, ask questions, anything right there. It's available for you. That's where the J Villain community lives. And of course, this deck and all the other ones are available down below on my AetherHub. So, you want a copy? Go right down there. What are we talking about? Well, like I said, I welded two decks together here. I got out the old blowtorch and just... I know blowtorches aren't actually what you weld with, okay? So don't get any mad welders in the comments. First things first, we have our early plays. Forsaken Miner. Let me tell you how cool Forsaken Miner is with Sephiroth, by the way. There's a fun interaction here that I think a lot of people aren't appreciating, which is Forsaken Miner's 1 black. It cannot block. It's a 2/2, and whenever you commit a crime, meaning you target your opponent or anything they control, you can return it from the graveyard to the battlefield, so you can immediately return it right back. The fun thing about that is that Sephiroth commits a crime every time that he sacrifices somebody. So if you have Forsaken Miner out, you can sacrifice Sephiroth. You can bring in Sephiroth or attack, sacrifice Miner. He commits a crime, and then he can immediately bring back Forsaken Miner to the battlefield. Yeah, that can keep happening. As a matter of fact, if you flip him the One-Winged Angel, you can sacrifice any number of other creatures and keep doing it over and over and over again, which is really, really cool to start gaining and draining right there. So you have some really cool interactions with Forsaken Miner, because anytime anything is pinged, anytime anything dies, you've actually targeted your opponent, and he comes back to life, and you have another attacker and more aggressive card right there. So cool stuff. Desperate Measures is a card from Tarkir that I don't people realize is really good. +1 and -1 until the end of turn. Useful for an instant removal on a 1-drop that people aren't expecting, but also on your own thing. If something's going to die, when it dies under your control this turn, you draw 2 cards. We do kind of need a steady flow of cards in our hand. We do kind of need some smoothness to push up those cards right there. So this will pump damage and work as an instant kill, but it also works as a sacrifice. You could sacrifice Tiny Bones right there just to make him draw 2 more cards. Very useful, especially when you know something is going to die, or sacrifice the Sephiroth. You can just you put Desperate Measures on it, sacrifice it, draw 2 cards. Sephiroth draws you a 3rd card, believe it or not, and gain and drain. So there's some cool interaction there too. Stab. You're saying, Jay, why not just play Cutdown? Well, I have got good news for you guys. This deck is entirely rotation proof. You can play this. You can craft this right now. You don't have to worry about rotation coming up in a month. I think on July 29th or something like that, where the standard cards are going to rotate. You're not going to have Go for the Throat. You're not going to have Cutdown anymore. You got to start thinking about alternatives to playing early removal. Stab is great for your aggro decks. Any kind of red deck or Izzet deck that's coming at you real fast. It's an instant -2/-2, pops it right out. Really, really useful card right there. Do you need 4 of them? I don't know. Maybe you can get away with 3. Then we're going to go with Tiny Bones, the Pickpocket. 1 black, 1/1, Death Touch, Skeleton Rogue. Whenever Tiny Bones deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target non-land permanent from that player's graveyard, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. So you can steal stuff from the graveyard. He is also just an aggressive Death Touch skeleton. Great for blocking, great for putting pressure on your opponent as you go on right there. As far as other removal, I'm going to go with 2 Nowhere to Runs. -3, -3. Great to combine with Stab, so you can maybe kill something that's indestructible with -5, -5. We'll get rid of that annoying Ward and Hexproof and all that stuff right there. Instant Speed, and will trigger Crime as well, so we're going to go with 2 of those, and Bitter Triumph right there. Again, you've got to think about other alternative forms of removal now that Go for the Throat and other stuff is just not working. It's going to be rotating out, so you've got to be kind of more smart with what you're doing. And be a little bit more crafty with it. It's gonna be different. Now, the standard skeleton build right here is going to be 4 cases of the Stash Skeleton, 1 black and 1 2/1 black skeleton with Suspect on it. It means it cannot block, and it also gets Menace, which is very good. You solve this case by if you control no suspected skeletons, which is really easy to solve if you have Sephiroth, because he can sacrifice it. So you can swing in, then hit for the damage, and then sacrifice with Sephiroth. Boom. You get the gain and drain, you get the card, and you solve the case. And solving the case basically gives you a free tutor effect. You play 1 black and 1, search your library for any card, put it in your hand, and boom, there you go. So if you need a removal, you need some sort of big card, you need anything at all, you're going to get it off right there through Case of the Stash Skeleton. So that is going to be our early skeleton play right there. Super good card. Here's Corpse of the Lost. This is everything. As long as this is in standard, skeletons will be viable. 1 black and 2 enchantment. Skeletons you control get +1 and have haste. Incredible. Black doesn't often get haste, but when it does, it is super, super good. It really swings out aggressively at you. It is super powerful and just kind of puts down. It also puts down a 2/2 black pirate skeleton creature token, which of course is going to have +1 in haste. So on turn 3, you can swing in for... on an ideal curve, you go Forsaken Miner or Tiny Bones, then Case of the Stash Skeleton. Turn 3, you're dropping down Corpses of the Lost. You're swinging in for potentially like 8 points of damage on turn 3, bringing it really, really, really aggressively, bringing that life down very quickly because of the pump that you're going to do early on. Then, if you've lost a creature, if you've descended this turn, meaning that if any permanent is put in a graveyard from anywhere, you get to return it from your hand by paying 1 life, and then you can play it again. And if you play it again, guess what? Generate another token. We can make sure that we get that descended ability by sacrificing things when we attack or enter with Sephiroth. So if you really do want to ascend and hit it over and over again, you have that outlet built in, which is why Sephiroth synchronizes with skeletons so well off of that. So really kind of the early framework, that's what we have. We're going to finish it with, on the 3 drops, we're going to finish it with Death Baron right here, 2 black and 1 skeletons, and other zombies you control get +1/+1 and have Death Touch. This lets you slot zombies in here, but I don't think we really need to. It's not really necessary to put zombies in here, but having that pump maybe on turn 4, even so, you can finish people off on turn 4. If they were playing really slow and they're not hitting their lines right, they're going kind of clumsy, you know, your line of miner to stash to corpse to turn 4 Baron and another miner, you've put down so much aggressive damage on them. It's insane. So pumping everyone across the board with that captain effect, the anthem effect, and Death Touch as we go. Vinny V. A lot of people are going to die, and we might as well bring in an angry werewolf as we do it. 2 black and 2 Vincent Valentine, legendary creature assassin. Whenever the creature an opponent controlled dies, put a number of 1/1 counters on it equal to to that creature's power. Very useful with the amount of removal that we have in this game right now with this specific deck. The amount that we're going to be killing that we can bring in with Vincent Valentine is super useful against those really big stompy decks as well. I've killed a 9/9. I've killed, you know, an Ultima, and all of a sudden he's an 11/11 swinging in, and that's just overwhelming for some people. So whatever dies, you put that creature's power onto Vinny V, and then whenever he attacks, you transform him. He turns into the Great Galleon Beast, which is the werewolf beast with trample and lifelink that'll help you recover a lot of life for whatever you've done. And the fun thing about Galleon Beast is when he dies, return it to the battlefield face up. So you can even swing or play him, attack, swing in, and then sacrifice him with Sephiroth. And guess what? You're feeding Sephiroth again, another creature, and you get to draw a card. He flips face up again, and then you can do it from there. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. 1 black and 2, you know this guy. Do I need to talk about him? Legendary creature, human avatar soldier. Whenever he enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. If this is the 4th time this ability has resolved this turn, you transform him into the 1-winged angel. And of course, 1-winged angel starts playing from Advent Children. It's really great. Angel Avatar Nightmare. He has flying. He's a 5/5 flying. This creature transforms in Sephiroth, 1-winged angel. You get an emblem. Whenever this creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Emblems don't go away. So anytime anybody dies, ever on the board, your opponent's, anybody else's, you get to gain and drain for that. And then whenever you attack, you can sacrifice any number of creatures you control. If you do, you draw that many cards. Very, very cool combination play right there that you can fill up with that Black Angel. Again, you can trigger him off. His targeted effect goes for Forsaken Miner and everything like that. It's a great way to just get the life of people down farther and farther and farther and farther as we go. And a good combination for him, for Sephiroth, is Zodiark, the Umbral God. He is a nice finisher. I don't know if we need 5 of him. He was not as useful in this deck as I thought. He was fine, and he did win us a couple. He was stalwart when he was there, but a lot of times when we drew him early game, he wasn't super useful. So maybe you want to throw 1 of them in here and maybe swap something else out. But he is a 5 black, 5/5 indestructible god. Whenever he enters, each player sacrifices half the non-god creatures they control, rounded down. And whenever a player sacrifices another creature, put a 1/1 counter on Zodiark as you go. So he will kill a whole bunch of stuff. I like to play him at the end of the turn, especially if we've been killing and killing and killing to get that extra gain and drain out, forcing the rest of their creatures off the board. He has great synergy on curve with Sephiroth and Vince Valentine, because if you have fodder to sacrifice, you have these skeletons to sacrifice, Sephiroth will gain and drain and benefit from all that death, and so will Vince Valentine. He'll get stronger and stronger from everything dying from Zodiark as well. So that is what we're looking at on the Skull Sephiroth. We put the Edgelords in with the early of the skeletons. Simple enough idea as it is. In practice, it worked great. Started ranking me real hard. Started ranking me pretty good. It started flying up there. So 23 black lands. Mana is going to be to taste. I didn't do anything special with the mana. I just didn't feel like it. I mean, there's all kind of stuff you could put in here if you want. It doesn't really matter. You want to put in any kind of fancy mana that you can, more power to you. I'm happy for you. I kept it simple. I didn't really need anything else. That's what we're looking at right there. So we're going to look at the statistics. This is going to be Alchemy. It is not an Alchemy deck, okay? Yeah, I put it on Alchemy to make sure that it's rotation proof. It is 100% a standard legal deck. I just do that to check to make sure that the card selection is rotation proof for your convenience. 17 creatures: avatars, angels, assassins, gods, zombies, soldiers, wizards, skeletons, all that stuff. 10 instants, 10 enchantments, 23 lands on a 2.3 average. That is what we're looking at right there. Standard deck. The Skull Sephiroth. That is what we're doing here. The Edgelords Return, very, very popular deck, so I hope you guys like the more aggro version, the more aggro sacrifice version, mixing in with the previous stuff. As far as the sideboard goes, reassembling skeletons, not a bad one, because again, you could sacrifice it and then bring it back. You kind of really want to work that synergy of sacrifice and draw. It's going to give you a huge card and life advantage. He's a good one to just bring back. Strategic Betrayal is going to get rid of your opponent's graveyard while causing them to exile. Super great against Reanimator. That's another great instant negative. That's a reprint right there. It had a different name before, but it's mechanically the same. You can sacrifice and then give somebody -6/-6. Hunted Bone Brute. There's an argument to be made for Bone Brute. Even if you play the dog version, you can play it down as a disguise for 1 black and 1. No, you play it down as a disguise for 3. And then flip it out for 1 black and 1. And if you play it, if you hard cast it, they get dogs. They get 1/1 dog creatures. But honestly, the dog creatures dying is to our benefit because of Sephiroth. So there actually is a pretty good argument against to putting this guy in case you want. He might go in there instead of Zodiark as well. He might be a little bit more powerful. So give that a shot. I didn't get a chance to do it when I played, but I think I'm going to play it later and rank up more with Hunted Bone Brute in there. Withering Torment. We are very, very vulnerable to Contemporary Lockdown for as many days as it has left before rotation. You want to keep some enchantment killers there. Super useful, even though you lose 2 life. And the End. If they're running a Yuna deck, get rid of that shit, man. You don't need Yuna in the game anymore, man, bro. We know what she can do. We know she's powerful. get it out of here. So we do run the N to exile certain things as we need it. But that is the Skull Sephiroth, the new skeleton version of the latest Final Fantasy skeleton version. We like to update skeletons as we go, no matter what we're doing. We throw a skeleton deck in there in every set just because it's got good black cards, man. It's got good synergy, and we just kind of, you know, like I said, we graft it to what already exists. So let's get into the game, guys. Here we go. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Let's go. All right. Boom, 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 boom. True Yellow, yeah, we ran real early tonight, True Yellow. I got stuff to do, and I got to go to bed early, so we ran a little early for y'all's convenience. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here for you. We're going to get out of here for you. I'm going to raid you out. Small stream tonight, not a lot of people, I guess, because I'm off time. Trex probably wants me to raid to him, doesn't he? He hasn't said it yet. He hasn't said it yet, but I know he does. Hey, Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Trex, I'm guessing you want me to raid to you if you're listening. I'm guessing that's what you want. Probably not. No, tomorrow's stream will probably be... it'll be a little earlier, but it won't be like 10 o'clock like I did today. It won't be like that early. By the way, please give this Rakdos deck some love, guys. It didn't even crack 100 fucking likes, man. That's pathetic. 2,000 people watch it. Couldn't even crack a fucking 100 likes. That's how frustrated people are with Red right there, man. Terrible fucking like-to-like ratio, and the algorithm is burning it because of that. So please go give it some love in case you haven't already, because it is actually a very powerful deck that ranked me pretty good on it. So go and check that out. I think Trex has not said anything to me. He's not around, which he needs to be around, otherwise I'm gonna leave him in the dust. Come on, Trex, give me the answer. I'm not raiding a dead stream. He's not answering me. He's been alive for 10 minutes and he's not answering me. Whatever. I'll give it to him anyways. He needs to get on that ball, bro. Alright, bye everyone. Good night.